Okay, let's go. I don't know what approach we should take here, though. There was one piece of info we didn't get from Nan. Skip it. Try to poison us? You're gonna try to poison me?
You need to shake them off, Abby. Don't answer it.
Come
on, Abby. Ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message.
I don't know how this affects things. I guess we'll go answer this time.
Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Why can't I skip this scene? It's the most annoying scene of the whole game.
To speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Which one of you would poison me?
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Shit. So do we go with Nan because she has a piece of info that we missed out on? I think it was just one. But she's not going to tell us about her. Oh yeah, probably Richie. Yeah, you're right. I can't remember how much we got out of Nan. Do we go Nan? Shit. I think we got everything out of Mum, right? I feel like we screwed up June the first time. Yeah, there was just one piece of info. But I think it was from the next round. It's June, though, that we didn't get info from, right? This round too? Okay. But she's not going to give us info about her. So if we're trying to find out info about Anon, we wouldn't want to talk to her. Okay, fine.
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
I'm okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same
Keep
as
saying Nan.
usual. How's
Nan.
work, love? Met anyone recently? When am I seeing you next?
Question 1.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
I was recently interviewed by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Crikey. Well, she used to hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it.
Oh yeah, okay. So we chose bald, so we're going to go spiders.
She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
Let's go with spiders.
Well, it's pretty much random.
Answer is
Like,
spiders.
you can't really predict the outcome, so it's not like someone's good or bad at
It's really hard
this.
for me to talk about this.
Oh dear.
The thing that I'm bad at is
Question
remembering
2
what we did
is, in that
previously.
same interview with Janny O, she asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be kind of easy for some of you, but I guess I'll figure out who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
So we asked about the meeting. Shit. Maybe we didn't ask about the meeting this time. This is what I'm bad at. We did ask about the meeting? Okay.
Right, this is just a guess, but considering she was being interviewed by Jenny O. I'm going to say that she said her biggest achievement was being interviewed by Jenny O.
Go
Oh,
with
yeah,
your
yeah,
gut,
yeah,
love.
yeah.
The whole thing's gibberish to me.
Trust your gut. That's what Nan said too.
So the answer is being interviewed by Jenny O. What else could I say? She's an icon. Let me just think about the next question.
I never thought Lottie'd be the one to become famous.
I mean, she's not famous.
I always thought it would be Bradley. Your Auntie June was so desperate to push him into the limelight. Now, of course, he's run a million miles in the opposite direction. Still, he was a brilliant little actor. Or should I say liar?
How is Bradley? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, no idea. But he seemed really off at the meeting. Very quiet. I mean, he's in his own head at the best of times, but this was different. At one point, I found him in another room, just staring at his hands, trying to stop them shaking. He was gripping them so tight they were going red. I asked him what was wrong, and he just grumbled something and walked off. I'm ever so worried about him. But then I'm the same about all of you. What else are Nans for?
Evil!
I'm just gonna scroll my timeline to see if I can come up with a question 3.
Okay. Okay, we have enough evidence to accuse Bradley too.
So just like talk or whatever till I come up with something.
Was the meeting mostly arguments, like usual?
Oh, love, it was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful. Your Auntie June knocked one of her huge candles right into Marcus's lap. Awful smell it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in their home. She must have to light another candle to get rid of the stench. Toby threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out, but it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold cloth and put it on the wound, and Bradley got some painkillers.
Someone said she got a
What would
first
you
aid
do
kit.
without those
Nan got a
kids?
first aid kit.
Oh, this is a good one.
And,
okay.
and fixed up his
Question 3.
hands.
I
She
recently
lied about
modeled in
that.
the publicity
Or the other
campaign
person
for
lied
which
about it.
product?
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Yeah, I think it's this makeup brand. Well, sort of. She's been spamming her followers with emails about it. I signed up to a mailing list as a favour.
Regretting it now, I bet.
Little bit, yeah.
Lottie keeps trying to make me get an email, but I'm not falling for it. This bald bloke on BBC One keeps going on about how the internet is essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup?
So I think we questioned Nan more previously, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Dark Genie Virtual Eyeshadow.
Virtual? What does that mean?
Basically, it's kind of like a filter that you pay for, and you superimpose your photo with this eyeshadow, but it doesn't really exist. Well, except for as this virtual brand. Anyway, it makes you look like you're wearing this, like, glittery, magical eyeshadow.
Sorry, Abby, you've lost me.
I think I lost me too. Shall I just answer it?
Apple fritter.
The answer is Dark Genie Virtual Eyeshadow. Trust me, it's the future. I can wear whatever I want and I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10% off their first purchase. But the offer ends this month, so hurry quick.
Shall I get some?
Rolled the rim.
Question 4, guys. So which famous musician recently DM'd me for a hookup?
What's a hookup?
I really don't want to say.
5 points.
Sex thing, is it?
I'm not sure if this is a clue, but he was staying at the Hilton and he asked me to meet him in his car.
Bono,
Apparently that's,
right?
like, his thing.
Lottie, do you think this is at all appropriate for a family occasion? You think your Nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind. She's only young. Let her have her fun.
This kind of behaviour is unbecoming to our family, Lottie. No one's saying you're not entitled to a
Also
sex
known as
life, but you shouldn't be
1/14 of a
shouting about it.
coffee.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie, because her sex life's about as active as the surface of the moon.
And you're just batting them away, aren't you, June? You're probably dried up down there.
Girls, you're embarrassing yourselves now.
Honestly, I don't care. Someone else can have a go. At least I tried.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I thought we made a good team.
Yeah, me too.
It's been lovely talking to you, love. I don't hear much off the grandkids anymore. Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times recently. Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he wants to say something really important, and then he just asks me how I am and says bye. Hope he's okay. You'll tell me if he says anything to you, won't you, love?
Toby.
Yeah, of course I will.
Well, I best pop to the ladies' room before it all starts up again. Bye, love.
Bye, Nan.
You still think it's Nan? We have enough for Toby, too. Toby knew about the poisons. So who do we have left? Mom? Just Mom and Nan.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase?
I can't seem to skip these ones.
He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used.
You think it's Toby now,
murder that
Beretta?
famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun. Right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Yeah, I think we need to find info from Toby, right?
Your grandma sure loves to talk, but it wasn't all meaningless. Plus, I have some news that... Oh!
Okay. Yes!
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. No, look, I'll do
Why don't they let her do it?
Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class?
I like seeing you guys into
perform
this.
A piece of music. One of the classics.
Gold! Spandau Ballet.
So you guys are saying Toby? Try to get Toby. Shit. I don't know who to pick. I think we got all the info from Lottie. We're trying to get info on Toby, right? No. Mom and Nan. Pick Bradley this time. Is that the one that we didn't get info from? He's the one that guessed the funeral thing, so we did talk to him about it. I don't think we did Toby in this round. Did we do Toby when she was doing the singing? I don't remember. I don't remember talking to Toby while she was doing the singing. Do you guys remember? Blecko, you're supposed to be good at this. You're telling me how awful I was. I don't think anyone remembers. Yeah, I think we did Lottie twice because we did the opposite. Because I got nothing out of her, and then we picked Lottie a second time to get all the info. But I don't think we did Toby once. We definitely did Bradley once because. Hey, V-Man Show! Thank you for subbing on YouTube. He's the one that guessed the funeral march. I'm gonna go Toby.
Hey, Abs, you cool? Great. I'm going to be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work. We can't stop. We're going to build these schools. And we can't risk coming across any of these militias either. And they're not the only danger in a place like this, you know?
I wish there were more people like you, Toby.
Ah, me too, Abs, me too.
Is everyone listening? La 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 la.
Can't hear that. Sorry, Abs. Sound keeps cutting out. Can you whistle it back to me?
Okay.
Beef oven?
I think it's Beethoven.
Can't help you. Sorry, Abs. You got this one, yeah? Look, I don't want to lose this quiz again, so I'm counting on you. Les yeux sur la route. Les yeux sur la route.
It seems like answering the questions gets more info out of them. Just me? So far. Because the first few times I kept, like, trying to, like, get them to talk about the meaning and so on and so forth, and they wouldn't give me anything. Let's try, indirect approach.
Well, I'm going with Beethoven.
No, I can't hear you. Sorry, Abs. Look, my guess would be Beethoven.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Still can't hear you, Abs.
Right. The answer is Beethoven's Ode to Joy. I think there must have been a few lucky guesses in there.
No, it was bloody obvious.
Oh, can you hear us now, Toby?
Yeah, sorry, Abs. You're cutting in and out.
Now this second piece is slightly trickier. La la la, la 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 la.
Oh my God.
Abs, something funny's going on with my screen.
No, I can see it too. I think she's accidentally switched on the filters. Oh, she's gonna go ballistic.
Right, who did this? Speak up.
Mum, I think we did it
funny
to
as the
yourself.
other
There
two
should be a button on your screen.
Not a word. You understand? Now send me your answers.
I don't even remember what she was singing now.
I think it was Mozart, Abs.
Okay.
The thing is, this kind of music, it's not necessarily my bag. No, I'm more interested in the authentic sounds of humanity. You know, music made by all the people that I meet. You know, real music. The music of life, the music of the earth, the music of truth.
I'm gonna go with my anti-luckless gut approach.
Shall we go with Mozart then?
Sure.
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
You see, my big problem with classical music, it's not readily available to the masses. You know, it's a stark example of how
Classical music is
elitism can
very readily available to the masses. I know what you're doing.
Abby, what are you doing?
It's
You
been
gotta
fun
get
so
back to
far,
the
Ren.
quiz, Abby. Abby!
All we need is rhythm. Two sticks colliding, you know? Now that's primal music. That's music the whole world can enjoy. Wow, I really got to you, Abs. Huh? Bit of a wake-up call.
I was wondering when you were going to show up, Ren.
You just got to let it all sink in. Think about the whole world, yeah? Not just your world.
You're so right. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe the only instrument that we need is the human voice.
Abby, that's really reductive, yeah? I don't think there are any conclusions that you can add to this conversation that I haven't already reached on my own. I think sometimes we just have to be grateful for the insights of others, yeah?
Thanks.
Oh, come on, Abs. I don't do it for the thanks.
What? What? Wait, what?
Okay, well, I'm pretty certain it's Beethoven.
Cool with me, Abs.
That was the masterful Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig van Beethoven. Now, I must rest for at least a minute before singing again. Otherwise, I risk vocal damage. Talk amongst yourselves.
What was the name of that last track again? It sounded really sad, like the kind of miserable shit that Bradley would listen to.
Oh,
Have you spoken to Bradley lately? Before the quiz or at the meeting?
No, I didn't chat. I saw him there, yeah. Yeah, I got to Mum's just before the meeting started, but I was busting for a wee. And, if it was up to me, I would have just strolled outside and let rip, because all the water in my body comes from the earth. So why not put it straight back? I mean, why do we have to put all these rules and limits on ourselves? Only defecate here. Only take your clothes off here. It's not natural.
What were you saying about Bradley again?
Bradley? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Do you like any of these people?
I ran upstairs to use the loo, and on the way I passed Bradley's room, and I heard these strange noises, like grunting and swearing. And so I tentatively shove open the door to his little incel wank dungeon, and he's in there and he's tearing it to shreds. I mean, he must have been looking for something. I mean, I don't know what, I didn't ask because, I needed a wee. Who wants to know what's in Bradley's mind, right? Nightmare stuff.
A very different emotional resonance to this next piece.
okay. Well, we already had Bradley, right? We're almost maxed out, though. We wanted to get something on Nan or Mum.
No. Ooh, actually, something feels sore. Better not risk it. Let's move on to the next round. Let someone else have a turn.
Pretty darn nice that we have a set of rules for that,
I've
yeah.
got to eat something before the next round. Thank the universe, we brought plenty of snacks on the van. Am I right? I'm actually bloody starving, to be honest. I can't help those in need when I'm in need myself, can I? Okay, I'll see you later, Abs.
Nice talking with you.
Well, we got one piece of info.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening?
Oh, you like the aunt because she makes you laugh, and she clearly
Uncomfortable
drinks to forget
My
because she
favourite.
realizes her shit life. Yeah. They're all pretty unlikable, to be honest.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or. Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this.
You got
shit.
Mock likes June too. Yeah, I guess I like June the
Abby,
most.
stop! Stop!
She's honest. She's kind of like honest with herself, I suppose.
You okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought.
Good night, Richie.
Don't give up on me.
Oh, now we can
It's the only
finish.
chance I got.
Richie's leaving. Just kidding, Richie.
Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
I missed one. Shit. Okay, well, we'll have to do that again, I guess. Or maybe
Listen
not.
up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin.
As if you never speak to me, ever again.
I think we got everything from Mum for this round. Did we do June? I don't... Who's the murderer? Glad to help. Richie's heading over to my place to poison my delicious Tim Hortons coffee. I think we go June because, like I said, I don't think we're going to get info about Nan from her, right? But we might get info about Mum. Pretty sure Tim already does that. Tim's dead. Blacko. That's nice. Nice for you to say, though. What do you guys think? I'm just trying to think back to when if we even did June in this round. Okay.
Hi.
Go with June.
And
She's
just
fun.
like that, I've got a headache.
Sorry.
So we're going to mix things up here, and we're going to be doing some of the workshops that I teach in the schools, and I'll be awarding points for empathy. Okay?
Jesus Christ. That's not a quiz.
No,
Toby.
it's
Yeah, we didn't do
so
June.
much more than that. This is an exercise where we can have fun and learn
No,
something.
I think it's all set,
Just
Ren.
ask a question, Toby, like a normal person.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
You have to
like
play through
that.
multiple
Toby,
times, though.
ask
Unless you're
a
lucky.
fucking question.
You've never supported me. Oh, God, you know what? Just, wait there. No, I knew you'd do this.
I'd say we're quite far along, though, so if you don't want to be spoiled.
Question 1. As
Get the fuck
global
outta here.
temperatures
No.
continue to rise, will it lead to an increase or a decrease in precipitation?
Just say rain, Toby, for Christ's sake. Just say rain. Just like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
Should we go with increase?
Well, it's 50-50, Abigail. I'm sure you can handle it.
Pay half
The
attention, yeah.
answer is increase. Things are only going to get worse unless we act.
Well, what a lucky guess.
Maybe we have to win the quiz
Congratulations,
to
you have
figure it
the
out.
brain power of a flipped coin.
To win the game, we have to win the
Question
quiz.
2. Which greenhouse gas traps more of the sun's heat? Carbon dioxide or water vapor?
Another 50-50. It's clearly as much as Toby's tiny mind can take. It just goes to show it can cause permanent damage having one's head permanently
Water vapor.
stuck up one's own arsehole.
Well, I've got a good feeling about water vapor.
No, we killing Marcus!
So the answer is water vapor.
Black
Bradley,
goes wrong!
my breath isn't a greenhouse gas. Please take this seriously.
You fluked 2 in a row.
Well, I'm just glad we're getting them right.
Yes, so glad.
Okay. Don't risk it.
Seems like we make a pretty good team.
Like a seagull and a jet engine.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries about frogs?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
The correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Well, at least these are actually questions, right?
Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know
I like
what?
that
I really
lamp.
tried
That
with
lamp's
this, but I
cool.
can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously.
Aunt June's
so,
lamp is
someone
cool.
else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
At least we got some points. I just want to beat your mother. I just want to see the look on her face.
Auntie June, I have to ask you about something. About Uncle Marcus.
Do me a favour. The next time you speak to that arsehole, you tell him to stop asking questions about Daddy.
Granddad?
Yes.
Ah.
He was pestering your Nana about it all night at the meeting. It really quite upset her.
What was he asking about?
Now we're talking.
What you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he has a very hard time moving on. He never quite got to grips with the fact that his mother died giving birth to him. And his father, my daddy, your grandfather, hated him for it.
Grandad hated him.
Well, that's what Mummy always told me.
I never knew that.
She said even after they got married, your grandfather could never quite forget what happened to Marcus's mother. And Marcus was just a constant reminder. Mummy says that's why Daddy killed himself.
Oh.
I thought you died in an accident.
No, that's just what we told other people. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is it?
Every night, I can hear their voices. Shouting, screaming at each other.
Who?
That's the last time I ever saw him. Just watched the back of his head as he walked out the door. Already I could remember what they were saying to each other. He was shouting at her that he hated her.
It's getting real.
And I crept up to my room. I used to like looking at the stars. And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow with one of Daddy's suits inside. I didn't think it was strange because she was always destroying Daddy's things, you know, to prove a point, to win an argument, but why would you put a suit in a wheelbarrow? Well, unless I'm just imagining it, you know, it's so hard to remember the truth, you know, and you spend so many years trying not to remember anything at all.
Auntie June, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have to understand.
She killed Granddad, now killed his son?
Uncle Marcus.
Yeah, actually.
He's a nutter.
Well, especially June's been doing a good job
Paranoid
acting.
fantasist.
This one's a little more serious.
1 year.
Maybe?
He thought his business partner was trying to kill him. Yesterday he was getting threats. Anonymous emails. Anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
Okay, so is that enough? We got full evidence on none. So what are we missing then? We got Toby, we just Mom. Okay, Blanco, you're saying she killed Granddad and now killed his son. Why would she wait so long to do it? If, like... '76 is when he died. Vanished in '69. Because he figured out she killed him? Where are you getting that from? I don't know. Okay. Whatever. Blanca, you're the best. I have zero reason.
Fuck.
Exactly. He would have told us, right? He would have told us any info that would lead to someone.
Talk. Abby, please.
I don't know. Unless, like you said, he's faking it.
If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you...
Okay, so we're going to trust him again?
Lie to you. Huh.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I need.
Didn't June say something about asking non-questions about Granddad?
I'm feeling right now.
So, listen, I think some of the stuff Auntie June told me could really help us. You okay?
Fuck! No! I just spat out a bunch of fucking maggots.
There's nothing there.
Fucking everywhere!
Uncle Marcus, I can't see any maggots.
Fuck! Abby, get help!
What?
Fucking snake! This fucking snake, Abby, is choking me!
There's
See? What? Really serious. This is a lot more serious.
It's really not there.
Hallucinations have started, Abby. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
I missed one! Ah! Okay, well, that would be easy enough to get.
I better get back in there then.
Wait.
So we're going to go non, I think, right?
I don't think I'm going to be able to help you much longer.
Uncle Marcus?
Even though I'm not sure we have enough evidence to... The stuff that we've heard isn't, like, all that convincing. Nan?
What was it?
Non? Noon?
Out of time. No use pandering to their egos anymore, kid. I won't be around long enough. If you want to save me, you gotta find the truth.
We got one more. We got one more. We pressed Bradley, right? And we pressed...
I guess this is it.
Absolutely not.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Did we press... We pressed Toby, I think, right? But we haven't pressed Nan? Yeah. Maybe she'll admit to it. Let's try.
Oh, Abby, love, you really don't look right. Is everything okay? You know, no one would think less of you if you need to call it an early night.
I can't just go.
Of course you can. I really think you should, love. I think it would be better for you.
Uh-oh.
Question 1.
Look at the look on her face!
Who stole my car when he was 14 and drove it into the side of a bus stop?
Oh, crikey. Which one was that now? It was Toby, wasn't it? Some protest or something. Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Shit. We're out of time, right?
Nan, I need you to tell me everything you remember about the meeting.
Oh, love, it was a load of fuss about nothing.
I really need to know what happened.
So,
Hush now, we're missing the quiz.
the carjacker was Bradley. My son stole
I think we might have fucked that up.
And everybody said it was my fault, even though I'd only asked him to reverse it into the drive.
Don't ever trust anyone wearing
Anyway,
pearls.
C'est la vie. Question 2. What is the point?
Oh, no.
That's what I want to know. What is the fucking point?
Nan, is Auntie June okay?
She's got a lot going on. You know how she is. She can be reckless. She doesn't really care about looking after herself or anyone else. Ever since her dad, ever since then, she's had an awful temper, a violent temper. She was forever getting into fights at school and after school. I tried my best, but...
Is that everything about June? No. She's throwing suspicion into her daughter. Maybe. Daughter. Yeah, daughter. But we don't want to find out about June. Shit. Yeah, we know it's not June. I'm going to try the other.
Okay, I'm sorry if I upset you.
So those of you that said there is no point, you get a point. And the rest of you are just lying to yourself.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up.
Okay, I think
Doc
we
says if I take the
we
right
didn't get
antidote
anything from her.
now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens.
Wait, now we
Just
get to choose?
Please.
It was thallium, right?
It's thallium.
If you say so, kid.
Okay, good.
Chin chin.
Before it just answered it for us, which is weird. I guess if we find it out during that round, it just automatically answers it for us. Or maybe it changes.
Uncle Marcus?
All right, we're good. Skipping. Oh, I did get one. So I should have pressed her more. But we just would have gotten more info about June, so I guess it's not the end of the world.
Where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen?
No, if you look closely at her throat there, you can see she's still breathing. This is live.
Shut up.
What was that?
Just shut up, all of you!
Abby, if I were you, I'd think very...
Who are we going for? Is it going to be Nan? Is that what we're doing, chat? Fuck. Everyone behind that decision? The only one we can't choose is Mom. Which leads me to believe it's probably her because she was the hardest one to get info for. Nan? Nan? Let's just get it out of the way. The evil old genius. You guys are so terrible.
Nan, we need to talk.
What is it, love?
I know what you did.
I'm lost.
You poisoned Uncle Marcus. You tried to kill him.
Tried?
Yeah. He's gonna survive. We found the antidote in time, so...
You can't prove it.
You really think that we'd be having this conversation if I couldn't? I know everything.
Is he really going to live?
Yeah. It's over, Nan.
You don't understand. I didn't have a choice.
Oh!
I had to protect the family. That's all this has ever been about. Marcus always knew there was more to the story about his dad, my Eddie. But if I didn't act, we wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have anything.
Just tell me the truth. Tell me everything, Nan.
He was going to leave us, my Eddie. He was going to leave me, your Auntie June, your mother. He was going to cut us off. I heard him planning it with her, his other woman.
Oh.
I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. I had to stop him. I had 2 little girls, Abby. They needed a home, they needed money. We deserved it. I hit him over the head. It was nothing but rage. I don't know if I even wanted to kill him. Maybe I did. 1 blow was enough. I panicked. You've got to understand, I was only thinking of your mother.
The
of
pearls
your
were a
Auntie
giveaway.
June.
So you killed their father.
He was going to take everything from us.
Where is Grandad?
I weighted him down and pushed him into the lake. That bloody fishing lake he loved so much.
You let us play in that lake.
I told the girls and Marcus the same story. That
Yikes.
he killed himself. We told everyone else that he'd gone missing, the fishing accident. We had to protect the family name. The past few years, Marcus has been obsessed with finding the truth for that damn autobiography he's writing. But if he found out, everything I did to protect this family would be for nothing. When your sister told me about Bradley's poisons, I nearly laughed. It was so simple. I took them both on the morning of the meeting and waited for my chance. Your Auntie June's ever so clumsy, particularly when you give her a little shove in the back. She dropped that candle straight onto Marcus. It went better than I'd planned. I was hoping for a distraction, to get it into his drink, but your mum picked it up and threw it over him. I rushed to the first aid box.
See?
And poured the poison onto the wound dressing.
See? She lied.
I don't know which poison I actually used. It was the only one I could get the lid off. You'd think in this day and age they'd make things like that easier for people with arthritis, wouldn't you?
For poisoning
Lottie
people?
That the poisons were slow acting but deadly. So, when I watched Marcus walk out of your Auntie June's house with that dressing still on his hand, I knew it was over. At least I thought I did.
Or maybe she just got the first aid kit and didn't apply
Seems
the
Marcus
bandages.
isn't that easy to kill after all. Thanks to you.
Oh my God.
Don't think I don't regret everything I did. I've lived with the pain of it every day since.
Evil.
That's why I've kept this. So I'd never forget what I did.
Oh, that's what she whacked him on the head with? The
What I
freaking
did
owl?
to him.
That's what you used to kill Grandad.
No one ever noticed the dark stain on the base. I loved him so much.
Freaking boomers.
I know Marcus will never forgive me. But it wasn't just me and the girls Eddie was leaving, it was Marcus too. Every time Eddie looked at Marcus, all he could see was Marcus's mother. He loved her more than he ever loved me. But it was Marcus who drove him away. That's why he had to move and start again.
So, like, the piece of information we're missing is that he was writing an autobiography.
I know Marcus will never believe me, but
and trying to figure out
if I
what
didn't
happened.
do what I did, he would have nothing too.
Abby.
I have to go.
Abby, wait.
Abby,
Oh my God, are you okay?
I just talked to the doctor. She said it's going to take a long time before I feel like myself again, but I am going to live because of you.
You're not going to believe this, but Nan, she just confessed to everything.
She did? Damn, I wish I had that on tape. We've got a lot of evidence, but what we need is irrefutable proof.
I know what we can do.
What?
We need to search the lake.
Dad's lake? Why? What's in there? Jesus, that's where she put him. So she really did it.
Sorry.
Hey, listen, don't apologize, Abby. You found the truth.
We did it!
Now look,
Twitch
I'm
chat
gonna
found
send
the
you some
truth!
money. Book the first flight out of there you can. Come see me. You're not going to want to be around them for this next little bit.
There's one last thing I need to do.
Just tell us what she said, Mum.
I can tell you.
Abby.
These are the last words I'm gonna say to any of you.
She's leaving the fucking
Makes
family.
you think we give a flying monkey's rat's
Auntie
ass.
June, let's start with you. I know that you've been through a lot in your life, and I might even feel sorry for you if you weren't such a vindictive, cruel bully. I've always wanted to say this to you. I hate you. I hate you.
Hey, Abs, that is not cool, okay?
Toby, how nice of you to volunteer to go next. What can I say about you? Nothing, because there is nothing to you. You are a self-obsessed personality,
Way to go, Kawaii.
vacuum, and a
You
parasite.
figured it all out.
You follow tragedy around the globe and still somehow manage to make it about you. Like if I lost my entire
Catharsis.
village to a devastating earthquake,
That's the
you
word I've
would
been looking
still
for
be
like weeks.
The worst thing to
Catharsis.
ever happen to me. And Bradley, I might as well complete the set.
Thank you, Lidra.
Well, you're not actively terrible, but
I've been
you
trying to
just
think of that
really,
word for
really
like weeks.
creep me out.
Thanks.
Abby, I don't know what you think.
Mum, I spent my whole life trying to live up to whatever it was that you expected from me, but the truth is you never wanted anything from me. You wanted to be better than me, I think just so that no matter what, you could tell yourself that I will never be good enough for you. I wish I had the courage to say this a long time ago. Fuck you.
Oh my god, Abby. Oh god, am I next?
Lottie, you're messed up and really shallow, really, really shallow, but I don't think it's entirely all your fault. So just give me some time and I'll text you.
Okay.
I think it's great that like
And by the way,
they're all awful
Nan
people.
is a murderer.
She
I'll let
just
her fill you
reads
in
them
on the
all out.
details.
Nan,
Wait, what?
Son, what's she talking about?
What's going on?
don't worry, I know a good lawyer.
She didn't say anything about Bradley.
Do I get a speech too?
Listen, just don't go getting yourself poisoned again, okay?
I'll take that. I like this new Abby.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, we did it, everybody! Victory achieved! What an awesome FMV Friday it was. Thank you again to Wales Interactive for the copy of Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus to play with everybody. I had a great time. I'm looking forward to the next FMV adventure. I think I would like to finally play the one that I was talking about before. Hey, Fernando. Contradiction. We should show that the guy in the van wasn't actually in a war zone or a van. Yeah, he should have like pulled all the stuff down. I can see you're keeping in touch with Bradley and Lottie. Yeah, maybe. Lottie's still, Brad and Lottie, I guess, they're still young, so they could be saved, so to speak. What'd you guys think overall? The one thing I did like is that replaying it felt like it was pretty easy to like skip through stuff, and it felt more worthwhile than that like the Nightbook game that I played before. I wasn't really like keen to replay it once I got an ending that I was like okay with. This one though, you know, you had to like the reward for replaying was better. I wonder if you accused Toby if he'd rip everything down. Oh, maybe. No, this is not Dead of... They didn't make Dead of Night, no. It's a different developer. I don't know if Wales Interactive published Dead of Night. But this is the publisher of, like, The Bunker, which I played before. It's on the channel. The Complex as well. Shapeshifting Detective. I think also Madness of Dr. Decker or whatever. Thank you guys so much for joining me. That was super fun. I'm glad we got like a proper ending to it as well.